this refrigerator story is insane. A woman's fridge blew the hell up. I mean, her kitchen is destroyed.
This poor old lady. She's an old lady, too.
I wouldn't say I would say, what, late 60s maybe?
Yeah, that's an old lady.
All right, now.
Not these days, you know?
Have you seen her?
Let me see her.
Yeah,
I want you to listen to this. Listen to what happened. This woman's fridge exploded.
I was on the computer, and I thought there was an earthquake. It was so loud, And I came in, I couldn't believe it. The doors were on the floor.
Lenore Satterwhite couldn't believe her eyes.
And I just saw the refrigerator doors on the floor here and the holes in the wall.
These pictures show destruction throughout her home after she says her refrigerator exploded.
The whole wall was all knocked in.
Oh, look at this.
And the other side of the wall, too.
Oh, my God.
Look at the frame of her fridge. Can you imagine a bombed out car in Lebanon? I mean, that's what her fridge looks like. It blasted her cabinets. You know how you have the fridge sometimes, then you've got a little thin cabinet, and that butts up against the stove? The explosion smashed the cabinet into the stove. It also bent her entire stove out of shape. I have never heard of this. Her fridge, the doors blew off like a gas explosion. The doors were blown off, mangled, and twisted. I mean, it's like a car bombing.
Yeah, this is the worst refrigerator explosion I've ever seen.
I've never seen any refrigerator explosion.
Would this be considered a freestyle explosion?
Yeah, this happened. Yeah. This happened up like in I think the Pittsburgh area is where this happened. So, did you say free? Yeah. Freestyle explosion inside of Lenore's house.
Oh, Lenore!
Refrigerator explosion with the 69 boys.
She's 69 years old.
She could be. All right, but listen to the rest of this.
You can see the outside shell of the appliance still in its place with everything inside of it scattered all over her kitchen.
The doors blown off. Every shelf, every food item was destroyed. I mean, you look at the refrigerator doors. You have the molded plastic shelves inside the doors.
Yeah, you put the milk and all that good stuff.
They were just shattered. I mean, this refrigerator blew up. Look at this thing.
What a mess.
I mean, it literally looks like it was a natural gas explosion. The back of the refrigerator is blown through the rear wall. The walls are blown apart. All of her cabinets, the drawers are all blown out. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. Andrew, did you get the video up on our website?
The video is posted. I just don't see anything that shows a flame may have come out.
I mean, it could have been just the compression in the refrigeration system.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Or, that's what might have caused it.
I don't know. Maybe she was fermenting some sauerkraut or something. I don't know. Listen, there's no explanation for this.
None.
You know what I want to know? While we finish the story, is there anybody listening that had a refrigerator explosion like this? Has anyone had a fridge explode? Or are you an appliance repairman?
Yeah, like Mr. Appliance.
Yeah. So this was a Frigidaire, and it was brand new. The fridge was just like from last fall.
It's got those nice two big stainless steel doors.
My
God. They're shot across the kitchen.
This refrigerator is, when you see a car wreck and it is so mangled you can't even tell what kind of car it was?
Yeah.
That's what the fridge looks like. Folks, I don't want you to underestimate. That's why I want you to see the video. The video is posted on MJMorningShow.com. If you go to videos mentioned on the MJ Morning Show, just go to MJMorningShow.com and just look for the little headline, videos mentioned on the show. Click on it, and then we'll have the link to this report from WTAE up in Pittsburgh. And when I say that you're not going to believe what this lady's kitchen looks like, you're not going to believe what this lady's kitchen looks like. And I never thought of the possibility of a freaking refrigerator explosion. So I'd like to know, anyone listening, have you ever had a fridge explode? Are you an appliance repair guy? Do you know about appliances? Did you once work at Circuit City? You work at Best Buy in the appliance section.
Any former H.H. Gregg employees, call in now.
If anybody, they came and went, didn't they?
Didn't they, though? That's right.
Oh, that's right. I haven't thought about that in a while.
Trying to think of the most obscure one I could. And that was it. Yeah.
All right, 800-990-1047. If you have any thoughts on
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, I choked.
It's all right.
If you have any thoughts at all on exploding refrigerators, what the hell causes this? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Here, listen.
The force so great it damaged her stove, walls, and furniture. Lenore called 911 right away, and firefighters responded. The Person County Fire Marshal tells me there's no evidence of an electrical fire or anything else in the house causing the event, saying whatever happened came from the refrigerator, but the exact cause could not be determined. Lenore says she just bought the Frigidaire refrigerator last fall. Just days before it exploded, she says Frigidaire sent a technician to her home after she requested a warranty repair since the refrigerator was making a loud noise.
All right, so the refrigerator was making a loud noise.
It was like a tick, 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 tick,
she had just purchased the fridge. It was making a loud noise. She calls the Frigidaire repairman out. What did the guy put, like C4 plastic explosive in the back?
All right, ma'am, I put a little explosive behind your refrigerator. That should alleviate the ticking you feel.
I'm gonna put a little boom in your room. But this is insane. Anybody?
You know if this wall behind the refrigerator is load bearing, because it's gonna blow out as soon as this thing goes to hell.
I gotta believe this is extremely rare. Has anyone ever had a fridge explode? Then I would also like to talk to any appliance repairman. Or do you fix appliances? What the hell could cause this refrigerator to explode like literally it had a couple of sticks of dynamite inside and blowing everything apart and wrecking her kitchen?
All right, according to the CBS News report that we have, it says exploding refrigerators are not unheard of.
I've never heard of one.
Right. There are some reports of this happening across the country. However, this news story doesn't cite any of them, so I don't know.
It says also with a variety of manufacturers, so it's not just Frigidaire refrigerators.
Yeah, don't start laughing now, Whirlpool boys.
So it's happened with other brands.
He said, "This is your problem." He had the freezer part all apart, and he said the fan isn't working properly to keep the temperature regulated. So he had to order a fan.
But just days later...
Right, so wait a minute. So you put a new fan in. How does that cause your kitchen to explode?
Well, I mean, the fan really helps keep everything cool. Without that fan, it went up to like 500 degrees.
No.
Before the repair could happen, this is all that's left of Lenore's refrigerator. She called Frigidaire.
It is a heap. The doors are bent. Folks, when I tell you it looks like a Middle East car bomb went off in her kitchen, it does. And you got to see the video. You're not, whatever I'm describing now, it is worse than you're imagining. You got to go to MJMorningShow.com and take a look at this woman's refrigerator. It is insane.
Look, she was just standing in front of that thing getting a Metamucil or an Insure or something.
Yeah.
Can you
would
imagine?
Have blown her through the door.
Exactly.
Through the wall.
She would have blown her head off.
Lenore.
Lenore, we would be talking about a funeral for Lenore.
And it was her homeowner's insurance that ended up covering all of the damage.
Well, the homeowner. So is the homeowner's insurance, are they going to go after Frigidaire? I mean, a lot of times they, what is it called? Subrogation is the fancy term.
I got to check my homeowner's policy, see if I have exploding appliances.
Yeah.
I don't know if I opted for that.
Is that covered?
When I reached out to Frigidaire, a representative said in part, consumer safety is our top priority. We have reached out to Ms. Satterwhite to understand more. We are actively reviewing her product and service information records. As for Lenore.
I'd hate for somebody to go through what I'm going through. Yeah. Or I could have got seriously hurt, huh?
She's thankful no one was in the kitchen when it happened.
Oh, seriously hurt. She would have been killed. Hang on. We got a refrigerator repair guy on the phone. Robert is in Ruskin. Hey, Robert, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, welcome.
Hey, good morning.
All right, Robert, so you're a certified appliance repair guy?
I wouldn't say certified, but I do repair them.
All right, so what causes a refrigerator to explode?
Well, the Your biggest problem is people usually push them too close to the wall. You need space. They get very hot back there. And what happens is your refrigerant and your coils, the coils constrict when it gets hot. And that causes the gas has to go somewhere, so it's going to come out. It's going to explode.
So you're thinking it was the refrigerant that caused the explosion?
Well, I think it's very possible that the refrigerator had nowhere to breathe back there, and it got too hot.
But that would also, listen, Lenore looks like she's like 72 years old, so I don't think Lenore dragged the fridge out of the back of her pickup truck and dragged it.
She said a repairman had just been there, and when they put it in, well, he worked on it and pushed it too close to the wall.
Or the installation folks, but I guess if it was installed and then there was a problem, then the fridge guy had to pull it out.
Yeah,
so
to get to the fan in the first place.
Yes.
He could have pushed it back in, and it gets too hot back there, and the coils constrict.
All right,
and the gas.
We need a safety stick.
But still, what I'm saying, Robert, is there must be millions of refrigerators across the U.S. that are technically too close to the wall, and you just don't hear about them blowing up.
No, it's a very rare occurrence. I've never seen one blow up. I've seen them usually they just pop a hole in the line to spray the gas out.
Gotcha. Robert, thanks for the call. Man, look at the lines are jammed. Jason is in Lakeland. Jason, you just heard the story of Lenore's blowing up refrigerator. What are your thoughts?
Well, I kind of don't agree with the guy that said it was pushed too close to the wall. I mean, because that's an everyday occurrence. But some of these refrigerators, they use something called R600A as a refrigerant, and that is isobutane, which is a flammable refrigerant.
Oh, butane, like lighter butane?
It's a form of the butane like they use in lighters, and even some air conditioning and refrigerator companies can use propane as a refrigerant.
Are you serious?
It can definitely be done. So you might want a more certified person to tell you that. But yes, there's definitely flammable refrigerant used in air conditioning and refrigerators.
Wow, refrigerator talk on the MJ Morning Show. Jason, thank you, buddy. All right, one more call on this, and we got to move on. Mark is in Inverness. Hey, Mark, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
MJ, longtime listener. I think you guys are overlooking the obvious. It's Ghostbusters. Roxanne can attest to this. It exploded just like a movie. There's a ghost in there.
Yeah, there was a whole other world in there.
Exactly.
Could have called Bateman.
Yeah, Zool was in the refrigerator. All right.
That's it. You got to add that video.
All right, Mark, thanks for the call. All right, I'm telling you, folks, you got to see this video. You got to go to mjmorningshow.com, mjmorningshow.com, and this will get you thinking, oh, my God, is my refrigerator going to destroy my entire kitchen?
I'm kind of paranoid about mine. I think I might get rid of mine.
Exactly.
What am I going to do then?
We're causing. Just go to the old ice boxes back in like the 1910s.
That's right. Those never exploded.
And maybe the horse-drawn carriage can drop off the block of ice at your house every couple of days.
Cool.
You know those mixers you make shakes in, like smoothies and stuff?
Like the Bullet?
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know which brand name it
like
was.
Like a Vitamix?
But I know an attorney who represented someone who used that, and it exploded while they were using it and sliced up their hands and
Are you
stuff.
serious?
Yeah, I don't know what brand it was. But anyways, it's my fear. And anytime myself or Doug is
You're
using
afraid of
that,
smoothies?
She's afraid of blenders.
I'm like, get the kids away while we're mixing this.
Everybody goggles on.
God, how do you feel about garbage disposals?
Got to put a welder's helmet on whenever you make a smoothie in Roxanne's kitchen.
You do. It terrifies me.
All right, go take a look at the video. It is insane. Go to mjmorningshow.com and click on videos mentioned and take a look at poor Lenore's kitchen.
My refrigerator. My ice box.
Telling you.
Then you see all the crap she likes to have. She's apparently really into cranberry juice because there's like a couple of jugs of it sitting on top.
They're crisper.
That's just, she's got 19 stones in her kidneys, probably.
Yes, the best. Yeah.